Alrighty guys, today I'm going to show you how to calculate ETE, expected time en route, for a certain leg, and how to calculate the fuel burned in that time, during that time. So it's a very simple process. My student get a little bit confused because there's a lot of numbers on here. It's very cluttered, but you'll see it gets really simple. Just takes practice and getting used to it. So our given over here, well, it's not given. Let's say we already calculated it. We'll go through that in another video. We already calculated ground speed from the wind correction side of the E6B, and we already got our 40 nautical miles, which we just got using the plotter, simply measuring it from this on the sectional. Now we got our distance, we got our ground speed. All we have to calculate is our ETE, or in other words, how long it's going to take us to cross those 40 miles at 110 knots. So coming out the E6B, there's a little legend here to help us if we get confused or if we forget how to use it. Now this little black triangle on the legend represents this little triangle, black triangle over here, and it has 60 rate because it's either miles per hour or it's gallons per hour, depending on what you're calculating. So first off, we're going to calculate ETE. So we need the time at the time it'll take us to cross a certain distance at a certain speed. So let's say we're doing 110 knots on the ground speed. So all we have to do is set the black triangle at 110, which is right here, the 11. And looking at the legend, it tells us distance is on the outer scale and time is on the inner. So we have our distance, we need our time. Distance, which is 40 miles, is on the outer. So all we have to do is look for 40 on the outer scale, and then the inner scale number corresponding to it will be the time it's going to take us to cross those 40 miles. So let's round it up a tenth, and it will be 22 minutes. So 22 minutes to cross 40 miles at 110 knots. So let's go ahead and put it over here. 22 minutes. Now we have to calculate how much fuel we're going to burn in those 22 minutes. And we need two givens. We need, first of all, we need gallons per hour. How much fuel are we burning per hour, which we're going to set on the black triangle over here. And then we need the time, which we just calculated, which is 22 minutes. So let's say from the POH, our Piper Archer burns about 9 gallons an hour. So all we have to do is turn that triangle to 9. And looking over at the legend, just to refresh our memory, time is on the inner scale, total gallons is on the outer scale. So we have the time, which is 22. All we have to do is put it on the inner scale, and we'll read total gallons on the outside. So 22 is right here. The number corresponding to it is 31, 32, 33. So that's 3.3 gallons of fuel burn in those 22 minutes. Let's go ahead and put it down here. So as you see, it's a very simple process. All you have to do is practice, and you'll be ace at it in no time. Guys, if you have any questions, please don't be shy to reach out.